Hello everyone and happy Wednesday. Today I'm making a Onesie Wednesday video of Iyla. I had 2 requests to make a changing video of Iyla and also a request by Chloe to answer the question, how did my parents react to me collecting dolls? Because her parents, she lived with her parents and she's in high school, and her parents feels that she is too grown to play with dolls, so they won't purchase her any dolls. And she wants to know, how did my family react to myself collecting dolls? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and change my baby girl Iyla into her Onesie Wednesday outfit. She's going to wear this. I wanted to know, like, in terms of the preemie size, this is a preemie size onesie by Koala Baby, and I wanted to see how a different brand would fit her. Yeah, because you know, some brand the sizes differ. So this is a preemie size by Koala Baby, and this is in a powder blue with white stripes. And she's going to wear these white frill socks, and these are preemie size socks. I had purchased these from Bountiful Baby. If anyone is interested, they can find the little frill preemie socks from Bountiful Baby. It's 3 in a pack, comes with 2 white and 1 pink. Yeah, so she's going to wear that, and I'm also going to change her Pampers. I want to see with the newborn size Pampers how those would fit. Yeah, because right now she's wearing a preemie, and she has, the preemie fits pretty good actually. Like I said, the trick is not to like overstuff her body, because the body I find is a bit wide. Yeah, so I'm going to try the newborn size on Iyla. Okay, so my question from Chloe. Yes, Chloe is one of my youngest subscribers, and she is in, I think, junior high school, possibly high school. She lived with her parents. She's still in school. And yeah, see, the thing about parents, Chloe, is parents want the best for their children, and parents like to help children transition from young kids into young adults. And for many, you know, they feel that by their young girls, as they grow up, they feel that, you know, dolls is something that only younger children should play with. And honestly, a lot of the elders when I were young, you know, felt the same way. And in fact, yeah, a lot of the older, like in growing up myself as a child into an adult, I really didn't see any older young ladies, young girls in high school playing with dolls. I didn't. You know, the norm was, you know, you get dolls as, you know, young girls, and as you start to grow into teenager, into that teen years, you know, most parents discontinue purchasing dolls for their children. And that's why I was a little bit surprised to see myself that there is so many adult doll collectors. Now, I started out collecting the dolls for my daughter because, you know, that was something that I had seen as the norm. You know, I just really, my main concern was that I wanted my daughter to be able to pass her dolls on to her kids. Therefore, I wanted really good quality dolls for my daughter. And I started off just making the videos. I had enjoyed making the videos, and introducing my daughter's dolls on my channel. Yeah, so that's it was a little bit shocking to me, really, to see, because where I live, I mean, you really don't hear of any adult doll collectors at all where I live, at all. In fact, I do remember my mom, she used to dress up the house with Barbie dolls, but the Barbie dolls were designed where from the waist down was a cushion. I don't know if you all remember that, like maybe the older generations, like dolls that were made from the, like Barbie dolls from the waist up, and from the waist down was just a cushion, and you sit it on your living room chair. Yeah, my mom had lots of those, but they were not things that you play with. They were just the decorations, stuff like that. So, but the good thing with me, Chloe, is that keep in mind, I started, well, not to say necessarily good thing, but fortunately for me, I didn't have the issues you had, because number one, my mom didn't purchase her daughter's dolls at all. She didn't, she felt like toys, those things, was a waste of money, and her main concern was, making sure that food was on the table and roof was over our head. So, she had no interest in toys at all, for her kids. But fortunately for me is that when I started collecting my dolls, I was an adult, so I didn't have the same issue you have, because I was already married and living on my own, and my husband support my hobby. So, I didn't have any of the same issues. But I will say this, when my mom did find out that I was collecting dolls, she thought that it was crazy. She felt that I was wasting money, and still today, my mom is okay with the dolls today because she believed that my husband purchased the dolls. She had no idea that I purchased my own reborn dolls. Like, my husband did purchase most of my American Girl dolls, but I can tell you, all except my very first reborn doll, my husband, because the price was, so much more costly than American Girl dolls, I didn't ask my husband to purchase my first my first reborn doll outright. I had asked him to contribute towards me purchasing it, and that's what he did. He paid half and I paid the other half. But let me tell you, when my first reborn doll came and he had seen it, it spooked him. He felt like it was too lifelike. He felt that it was dolls created for, like, women who was not able to have children, or women who were not able to adopt for whatever reason. And he felt that it really wasn't a doll that I should have, because he had asked me to box up my doll and put it away. And I told him, no way, I paid the money for this doll, and it is not a doll that is catered to only persons who cannot have children or adopt children, because I was a part of the doll community, and there were many women who had children that collected the dolls. It's just a hobby and what women prefer to collect. And after I spoke to him and I insisted on not putting my doll away, he continues to support me. But now he has never contributed to any more monies towards my reborn dolls. And I didn't ask him to, because I quickly realized that he had issues with the reborn dolls. So from the second doll up to Iyla, I purchased all of my reborn dolls myself. And like I say, my husband supports me in that I can purchase as many of my dolls as I like. I can bring them in, but I just choose to uh, avoid the conversation again about reborn dolls by asking him to contribute. Maybe he would, but I just refuse to ask because my husband still does great things for me, like treats. He'll give me uh, allowances and tell me purchase something nice. And so many times, indirectly, it's still going towards my reborn dolls, except that I don't tell him that. You see, I don't tell him that. You see? So, but my mom, when you become an adult, you know, especially, well, in most cases, even if they disagree with something, they learn to agree to disagree. And that has been my mom with my American Girl dolls. Like, she never agreed for me to start collecting American Girl dolls. She just didn't see the sense in it. But when she saw the reborn dolls, she quickly fell in love with the reborn dolls. And I can tell you this, my mom would have a huge problem with me collecting the reborn dolls if she knew that I was purchasing these dolls myself. But because she believed my husband is purchasing these dolls, then she is all for it. But in terms of myself, say, purchasing these dolls, no, she would not agree with it because she sees it as a waste of money, and she sees that I should be saving my money for hard times, because things happen, unforeseen circumstances happen, and out of the blue, today can be good and tomorrow can be a whole different story. So because of those particular days, she would look at it and say, you're wasting money. You see? So, but the good thing about the reborn dolls that I've found is that you can always resell. Like, for me, American Girl dolls, no, because I purchased a doll, American Girl doll, for $115 in the US. That's the price just to ship the doll. If somebody purchased an American Girl doll from me, they would have to pay $90 to ship into the US. So to me, it's, in terms of resell or resale, no. But the reborn dolls, if unforeseen circumstances happen, I can adopt my babies out. I may not get the same as what I put into the dolls, but I'm sure I can get some return back in. You see, so to me, it's not like my mom would call it a waste of money. I don't see it as a waste of money. I also see it as an investment, because I can have the money in the bank, and the only difference is I may not have it like right on hand, just walk into the bank and withdraw. I may have to wait a week or two, maybe even a month. But if I have to wait, then I'll have to wait. But Chloe, your parents mean the best for you, and they're just trying to help you transition into growing into a young lady. And when you become a young lady, keep in mind, you can, if you still have the desire to collect dolls, you can do that, because as a young lady, when you are on your own, when you are married, you have that option. If you want to collect, or if you want to continue another hobby, or if it's something else maybe you might be interested in, you can do that. But your parents are always going to have their view, and they love you, and they only mean the best for you. Parents always mean the best. All right, I hope that helps, Chloe. I hope that helps. All right, so here's Iyla. She's still knocked out. And I went ahead. Iyla actually has a magnet in her head, so I went ahead and I just hot glued the little bow onto a little magnet. So she's going to wear that. And her blue pacifier. See, girls can wear blue. I love girls in blue. So there's my big girl. There is Iyla for Onesie Wednesday. and she's wearing this koala baby onesie, and it fits pretty good actually. It's actually a great fit. And again, her little preemie sock fits pretty good. Yeah, so that's it, everyone. So thank you all so much for watching, and you have a super great day. And thank you again, Chloe, for the request. And I did not forget that you also requested to see an All My Dolls video. I just have to figure out how I'm going to do that, because lots of my dolls are all in boxes, so I'm not going to be able to get to all my dolls, but I'm trying to figure out how I am going to be able to make an All My Dolls video. I'm still trying to figure that out. So again, thank you all so much for watching, and you have a super great day. Bye-bye.